being with women and being frustrated with women means you don't get to finish. But how often in your own life do you stop yourself from finishing with other things?
This is the Ultaman Podcast, how to become the ultimate man, with your hosts, Bren, Master Transformation Mentor, and Zach Sparks.
All right, kind of out of breath as we just came from gym. I think this is going to be our little routine here. Podcast before the gym, podcast after. Kind of like this. Hopefully you guys don't mind the background noise. I think it'll add to the fun. So, I'm fucking exhausted. First, I gotta congratulate you, Zach, because first 2 weeks you couldn't get through the 6 intervals, and this week you did, man. 100% completion. So, well done, man. Good fucking job. And we're gonna. Oh, by the way, it's the Ultaman Podcast, how to become the ultimate man. Bren, Master Transformation Mentor. That's the homie Zach.
What's happening?
So we're going to talk about what we're experiencing right now. You know, a lot of these podcasts, a lot of people recording videos, whatever it is, just putting stuff online. They just talk about ideas, and they're not real. You know, they're not speaking from their own personal experience. They're not talking about stuff they're actually doing. A lot of people talk the talk, but ain't nobody walking it. Except for us.
We're the only ones out there.
In the entire world. Now, we practice what we preach. You guys can see that in everything we do. So, if we talk about it, we got to be about it. That's how it is. So, we just like to talk about what we do, use that as an example of what we've learned and share those lessons to us, because, you know, not any different than you would do with someone you give a fuck about, your brother or a friend, someone you'd help out. You know, we see you guys like that. So we're exhausted, and we're on the topic of what do you do about consistency when you are exhausted?
So, life's all about habits. And in order to install those habits in your life, you have to do the habits. You have to do the routines when you don't fucking want to. You have to do the routines when every party was like, dude, today's different. Today we just got back from the gym. We just did the leg intervals. If you were with us last week, you know that I was almost thrown up last intervals. But you know, it's like every party doesn't want to do it, and that's the exact time when you have to do it. You have to do it those times. Those are the ones that build the most character. Those are the times that when you do it, the days that are on the easy days where it's like, oh, you know, I kind of don't want to do it today. It's like, dude, we did it when it was super fucking hard. Like, you better do it now. It's the same thing with when I go out and I take guys out to meet different girls and such. You know, I'll really push them through their comfort zone. Like, I will break the fucking shit out of their comfort zone to the point where it's like a meeting, like going up and talking to a girl is like, like after you like do some challenges with me that I force you to do, like doing those little things, it becomes so much easier because you've done it so much on such a harder scale, and that's what I really encourage you guys to do if you want to build the right habits into your life.
Yeah, a quote we like. We actually put this into the Meeting Girls training program that we're working on right now, and so far, this is my favorite quote that we've put in it. There's a lot of really good ideas, but this is my favorite so far. And it goes like this. Meeting women is hard when you live life the easy way. Meeting women is easy when you live life the hard way. And that's really it. You know, this is not easy, what we're doing right now. It's called Wingate simulations. It's basically the same type of cardio, high intensity interval cardiovascular training that Olympic athletes use. And I remember the second time I did this, I actually did throw up. And I went to the bathroom, I threw up, and then I went back, and as I'm walking back to the machine, felt like I was gonna throw up again, went back and threw up again, and then I walked back to the machine, and I finished. And that's what you have to do. You know, it's funny how this word finish means more than one thing. You know, like being with women and being frustrated with women means you don't get to finish. But how often in your own life do you stop yourself from finishing with other things? Just think about that for a second. You know, a girl wants a guy who can take her to the finish line, whatever that may be. You know, it's called a climax for a reason. That's the peak, that's the highest point. And if you're the kind of person who tends to give up before you reach the mountaintop, how do you expect her to want to make the decision to be with you?
Just blew my fucking mind.
Dallas is still with us, apparently.
That's another concept that just blew my fucking world right there.
Dallas, you kind of getting into this, huh?
Absolutely.
Open it up a little bit, or?
Not today. Not today now.
All right, we'll give it time. So that's going to wrap this one up. Thanks a lot for listening. We really appreciate it. We want to open it up to you guys, as usual. So leave us a comment and let's hear your thoughts. This is Bren, Master Transformation Mentor.
Zach.
Signing off. This is the Ultaman Podcast. How to become the ultimate man. Get more girls, get more cash, get in shape, and get whatever the fuck it is you want from life and be the best version of you.
Like a boat.
Till next time.
Real quick before we get out of here, if you liked this podcast, make sure you subscribe to future episodes at ultaman.com/subscribe. That's ULTAMAN.com/subscribe.